What's going on, everybody? This is T and Mike with your Bad Girls Club um, season 13, episode 1 review. So let's get started. So basically, we just start out. We meet the girls. First of all, they show like a rewind of like the fight or what's gonna happen. Y'all know how they always do. They always gotta like show like a snippet of the fight. It's like just let us watch and see what's gonna happen. Like don't show us a snippet of the fight, which is like usually happens like mid season usually. Um and whatnot. So I'm just like, like just let us wait and see it instead of showing us a snippet at the beginning. But anyway, we basically see like Natalie talk, doing this like always, and then Camila like, no, 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 you ain't, no, you ain't about to be like that, you ain't about to play with that girl feelings like that. They basically talk about Judy, how like Natalie playing Judy and everything. So, everybody like going off on her and was like, you could, like she like calling her like a bully and she mentioned with her mom a puppet master. Well, Natalie actually said it herself that she was a puppet master. And then like Camilla getting her weave done, that's another reason too she ain't fight probably Natalie. She probably like I'm trying to get this weave done, with this weave done. I ain't trying to, mess up and get my jump messed up. I'm trying to get my jump done. So, but Rocky get up in her face, and then like Natalie was like, don't get in my space, don't get in my space, don't get in my space," and then bop, Rocky. I love Rocky. Like Rocky is like the most hottest one on the show. I love Rocky, but I know she like been liking girls recently, but I don't care. I still find her attractive. Always will. But her and Natalie, what like I see like a kick, and then I see like hair get snatched up by each one of them. I'm like, dang. And then I could sworn I saw somebody like dinking, top of their head with all that hair being pulled. But man, like that, I'm like, okay, so Rocky and Natalie gonna square up and get at it. All right then. So we know that. So, oh, and it was funny too, because Sarah was like pushing Rocky against Natalie. I'm like, okay, Sarah, you slick, I see you. And on the previews, I think there's like one scene where like Rocky snatched up like Sarah by her blonde hair. I'm like, dang, like Rocky snatched that junk up hard, but um, we'll see. But basically, they said that fight happened. That fight was like, I think they said it was like 6 weeks or something like that, like 6 weeks earlier. I believe, but man, yeah, that was an intense looking fight already. I'm like, man, mid season and like wow, like week 6 and they already just already. But yeah, that fight I believe it happened 3 weeks earlier. Wow, so y'all turning up. Well, it's Bad Girls Club, so never mind. Let me not make that comment. I'm not surprised, but so we basically get like an introduction of the girls. We see Camilla Fonself, um, with that blonde hair. I like how I, I I find it, how do I say, attractive. I like it how like the girls had like the roots and then like the blonde hair. Like I know Lauren on season 12, had it too, and like on Facebook and stuff, people was hating on it. But even though I didn't like Lauren, I didn't like her on season 12. I find her I still liked her hairstyle, and then I think she looked good with all black too. But I like Camilla's hair, and I like she has a nice, very nice body. It's sitting right in there, thing looking good. So she like she up in the car. She ready to turn up. She like like Natalie, we're in my city. Like lead the I run LA stuff, at home. Ain't nobody trying to hear all that. And then it was funny because like when Camilla first got to the house, she was like going through everybody. Then she pointed to Sarah. She was like, "That booty is fake, and I'm gonna call you out and say something. You said something about black people." I'm just like, all right, Camilla. I mean, if you really want to go like 100, I mean, there's other black girls in the house. There, Gabby Black, Judy Black, Red Black, Natalie Black. So I don't know like why you like turning up like so hard. And then she even said that like it was her like boyfriend who said it. It was her boyfriend who was explaining why he didn't date black women. It wasn't Sarah saying, no black guy want to, no black guy wants a black woman, wants a black kitty kitty cat, as Jocelyn say. But I believe Sarah. I believe Sarah ain't lying. But we'll see. I'm probably gonna have to like see the video. I ain't gonna lie, I haven't seen the video, y'all. So I guess I should watch that first. Then judge. But then again, you can't edit stuff to make it seem some type of way. So we'll just have to see. But I don't know. I personally believe Sarah. I feel like she wouldn't say nothing like that. But you know, Camilla ain't trying to hear that. Camilla like, what up, what up? So you know, um. And then it was funny because Camilla was like spinning on that pole, yo. I was like, get it, girl. She was getting up, and she was spinning on the pole. In Bad Girls Club, they always got to have like stripper pole in the house and everything. And so, basically she just saying, I'm just going, I'm claiming this my room and everything. And she basically just rubbing, just rubbing her like behind and everything on like the bed. But Natalie just saying, she said to Natalie, leader, I run LA stuff, you know, back at home, back at your house, bury it in your back, bury it in the backyard, bury it in a hole and leave it there. Don't bring it here in the house. That's basically what Camilla's saying. So next week we see Julie. I'm gonna tell you, I did not like Julie in her season in Mexico, bruh. I'm so happy Erica dinked the mess out of her at the reunion. Like she had her by the hair, was like it stood up and was like over her and was like doom doom. I'm like dang, oof. And she got rag tagged by everybody. I think Andrea rag tagged her, and then did Megan fight her on the reunion? Can't remember Megan fight her on the reunion, um. But man, like I tell you, like Erica dinked the mess out of her on the reunion, so they replayed that. That was just, I ain't gonna lie, that was funny. But she got dinked real bad with Erica. And then it was funny how they was playing that music, that like the music that they play with the like movies, the like black and white movies where like it had like the caption, and then to show like the like a little scene and the person go, you know and just show like cash. Sort of had they play like that type of music in the background. When like when Julie was getting dicked on the reunion. But anyway, they just like basically showing like flashbacks of Julie on, like her season on Bad Girls Club All Stars, and whatnot. So, the next girl that we see, she like, like walking, like walking sort of, weird, like she been drinking a little bit. Y'all know Judy, and she ever saying, "I'm ready to drink," and she's saying, "I'm ready to, turn up and have a good time." Whatnot. And Julie, I got the voodoo for y'all, And then I like how before I continue with Judy, I like how with all the girls how they show like a little bit of animation. But I'm gonna tell y'all, like Rocky's was confusing. I didn't get like it had like Shannon and then Bob Alicia's and then it dropped in the bag and it got broken. I didn't really understand hers, but we'll get to hers later, Rocky's later. But um Judy, they showing her drink, season 7, New Orleans. She like to drink, turn up, because she grill and she got the voodoo for everybody, and whatnot. But I'm gonna tell y'all, it's like it is like what Red said at the end when she was like, Judy, you got a drinking problem. Literally, this whole episode, we saw Judy with a drink or a bottle in her hand. I'm like, well, dang, Judy, can you give your liver and other organs like that get affected by alcohol arrest? Like, oh my gosh, like wow, like we see a drink or a bottle in every episode. I mean, not every episode, every scene in this episode, and it's like wow, like can you like stop? Like, and this, stuff like that. I mean, I understand she had anxiety. I have really bad anxiety too. Like, I get nervous. I get like, a little bit of, nervousy, a little bit fidgety, start tapping my foot a lot, just worried, So I can understand, like her needing some type of release, but it's like, you having a drink or a bottle in your hand is not the answer. And I do agree with Red going off at the end on her, about that. I do agree that Red, when like Red was like, "You got a drinking problem, put the bottle down," whatnot. I feel that like that was she needed to tell her that because she she do, and it's just sad. I love Judy. I find her very attractive too. Um, it's just sad that you gonna like mess up, everything, with the alcohol. You messing up you burning bridges with friends. Your body get affected by the alcohol is poison, But I like to have me a drink once in a while, but I don't like to have like a drink like in my hand the whole day, like Cinco de Mayo junior year. Oh my gosh. That's what in this episode, that's what she reminded me of Cinco de Mayo junior year. Oof. But yeah, it was just like crazy how like, she had a drink like every scene. But we basically like see her, she at the restaurant meeting up with Judy and Julie. But Judy's like, oh, like Julie's my friend, from Bad Girls Club, All Stars and everything. We go way back, back in Clubs of All Stars and everything. And then but like Judy was like, one thing I'm worried about is like Natalie. Like we've been having beef, basically, I feel like Judy is like scared of Natalie and feel like she's like this evil demonic spawn like out to get everybody. Like that's what Judy is giving me when she be talking about Natalie. Like, but Natalie is an evil, conniving, spiteful girl. So I don't blame Judy for feeling like that, but don't be scared of Natalie. Don't let her run you and get in your head. Like, stand up for yourself. Don't be like, don't let Natalie control you. That's all I'm saying. Judy, stand up for yourself. But like I said, I know you have a lot of anxiety about coming into the house, and that's why you're doing all that drinking. But like I said, I hope that the life coach Laura able to help Judy. But she just basically talking about that. We see the waitress bringing out drink number. I don't know what drink this is for Judy, but I guess it's drink number one for Julie. And so, and y'all see she like down that drink fast. Judy did. I'm like, gosh, you up here, you chugged that thing. So then they get in that the Mercedes Benz Jeep, and then we see Sarah. Um, she got that dragon looking tattoo. She got the red heels on. Looking, trying to look like the Barbie. And then it said, "Oh, y'all, they like they sort of like played Sarah a little bit. They like on her animation they show like buttocks or like butt basically saying butt injections. I'm like, wow, that's messed up. Y'all messed up on oxygen producers. Y'all messed up for doing that on the slide in Sarah's animation. But I ain't gonna lie, even though Sarah booty might be fake, it still look good. Like I don't see what's the issue. Like everybody wanna be like, oh, da, da, da. I mean, yeah, they pay for it, but I guess fake bodies. I guess like people, females be like, I don't feel like you ain't being natural, and I am. I feel that like you paying for yours. I can see how some females might have a problem with that. But like I said, on some females, it look good. Some, like I was saying in my, what I was saying in my Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, uh, season 1, episode 4 video, like when I was talking about plastic surgery, and I was saying, like how females be, um, looking better than when they get it before they had plastic surgery, like that, and on some females it look good, it look extraordinary, Vanessa Williams, I know, she said somehow she got work done, she looks stunning still, even though she's in her like 50s, she still look very good looking. I love me some Vanessa Williams, but basically, well, I'm sorry, I got a little frog in my throat, but anyway, we just basically see, Sarah's recap, when she's fighting with Tiana. I'm sorry, like that was funny when her and Tiana was wrestling. So anyway, we see Red, walking up. Basically, Red, they get her the best actress award, because she an actress and, be acting all the time. But, season 2 of Chicago, and everything. Um, they basically just show, man, they just show like a compilation of her just arguing with everybody. And then they show that fight when Jada hit her with the pillow. And then I'm sorry, that was funny when like her and Jada got to fight at the limo and she like fell out the limo. That was funny. That had me in tears when that happened. I'm telling y'all, that had me in tears when that happened. But she just fell out the limo. Like she just, it was intense. But anyway, she went happy. She's trying to fight the security guard too. I remember. But anyway, she meeting up with Sarah, and they just basically talking about they just basically like talking about like what they're gonna be expecting in the house, like what's gonna happen, like you know Sarah's talking about basically um how how like there might be another girl from like um Red season, basically talking about Jen. So they basically just talking about her, and I'm like, wait, like when you mean other girl from seasons, do you mean like from season 12? So I'm like, okay, obviously she means season 12. But like it was funny because like when Red was talking, she basically was just like, I don't understand, why I said Jada, why Jada is like, here and gonna be here. So, she can still, get it. We're still friends. So I don't know, I guess her and Red, I guess Jada and Red are cool. But Jada, I keep on saying Jada. Sorry about that, guys. Like Jada, I feel that like she was I feel like she kept it 100 on her season. I personally liked her. I felt that like she, wasn't afraid of nobody. She was never fake, and I felt like she was a fan favorite on her season. But like Red just, trying to just play it off and be like, "Oh, we good, we good, we good, we good," and everything. And then they just basically talking about that. And then the next scene we see this like car come up, and then we see Jada, and then like Jada basically walking in the house, and then it's funny because Sarah just brings her up to Red, and she is in the house, so Camilla is like, oh, oh, Jada's so little, and then I mean, I'm not gonna like what Camilla said. Camilla was like, oh, her voice is a little bit annoying, and I'm like, okay, Camilla, like she has like an accent, but then again, Camilla did sort of step back and correct herself and say, I know people from New York has thick accents, so I'll give her a pass. So I'm like, okay, Camilla, I'm glad you did that because if you had to judge her off that, I would have felt like that was real, real petty. Just because the way she talks, she can, that's I like how Jada talk. I feel like it sound like gangster, it sound good, And then Camilla was like, oh, like, are you a rapper? She's like, no, I'm not a rapper. I just make music. So I feel like Camilla was trying to like, like, I feel like she was trying to like insult her a tiny bit, a little bit. I don't know if she like was, but it sort of seemed like it to me, I feel like she was trying to say in a way you can't rap, basically. But I liked Jada's, when she went in the studio on the one episode, and she did that little like rhyme. I liked it. I feel like it was dope. I feel like it was good, she was just, rhyming, and I feel like it sounded good. But basically, Jada see Red picture, she like, oh no, she like she's like ready, she's like, oh, like Camilla, like, oh, I heard that, like, y'all two, don't, cut from different fabrics. So, Jada like, do I want to fight Red? And, no, I don't want to fight Red. I'm over it, and I'm glad, Jada is a bigger person and she mature, so I feel that like with her and like Red situation arguments, it was just Red being like extra. I do agree with her. Red was being extra. Jade, I just want to lay with you. I'm like that. Calm down. Like really, you trying to like freaking like sneak in the bed with her? That ain't cool. That's like I find that very inappropriate and an invasion of somebody's uh personal space. I feel like that's not cool, but I don't blame, Jada for like being, you know, on the defense when she around Red and, ready and annoyed by Red. You know, Red was like always like harassing Jada and it was ridiculous. So, you know, and Red tried to say, oh, the like producers edited it um where it seemed like Jada was getting bullied. I don't know. I just feel like Red, you was being extra in your season, but I feel like that like Jada and Red, I don't feel like they're gonna fight this season. I feel like they might get to like maybe like a verbal argument, but I feel like they're not gonna like go to Bose this season, and we see in the trailer they get into a little verbal argument, or maybe, it was cut where it seemed like they got into one. You can't never tell how stuff began edited and stuff in the show. Um, so the next thing we see, like I said, we see Rocky. Oh my God, Rocky, I love you. Damn, Rocky, love you. But we basically see her, and she's like, "I'm known for my fighting skills." I'm like, "Yep, you did win all of your fights the whole season, and at the reunion, you did win all your fights. I will tell you that. I mean, people were saying with like her and Jim fought that it was like a tie. I feel like that. I feel like Rocky won that fight, and then when she got jumped by like Valentina, and then like Nancy, and was it Alicia? Yeah, it was Alicia. Yeah, Alicia like jumped her from behind and like hit her and everything, and then she got Alicia back, but she got Alicia back at the end. No, Alicia tried to get her back, but ended up getting whooped. That's what it was, because Rocky 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 like beat up Alicia because Alicia had jumped her. Then at the end, Alicia tried to like hit Rocky and stick Rocky, and ended up getting flipped over and getting dinked, in the head. I'm like, wow, fell Alicia on your part by Alicia also. So instead of Alicia by Alicia instead of Felicia. But anyway, um, Rocky, I just love her like pixie, like shaved on the side haircut. I just love it, and then I like, I agree with Gia. Rocky does have swag. Like she has like, a very nice body. I love her like hairstyle. I like how she has it like pinned in a ponytail. And it's like smoothly like shaved on the side. I just love it. It's like so gorgeous on her, and everything. And I like her like dress she has on. It's very beautiful on her. It's very fitting and everything. And she does have swag. I agree with Gia. Not Gia. Jada. My bad. I'm sorry. I call her Gia. But anyway, um, we basically, like Rocky's like, just walking with Judy around the house, and like, she basically just, basically, just, just basically, she just saying what we all, been saying probably about Judy, about like her, going 0 to 100 and just, being crazy. But, you know, I feel that like, Rocky and Judy, I feel like they ain't got no beef with one another, but I bet you Rocky does think, Rocky does probably think, Judy is crazy ultimately. So, it is what it is, But we see Red and Sarah come to the house, as soon as they come in, Camilla like, hey, I heard you said this thing about, black guys not want black girls, and then, Sarah's like, that's not what I said. I was describing with my boyfriend why he like black girls. So, Camilla ain't trying to hear that. She like, that's a dumb answer, whatever. I'm not taking that. So, Sarah was like, all right, you didn't let me explain, but it is what it is. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. When Natalie came in, Natalie said Sarah was a stripper. So I was like, ooh. I'm like, but you acting like you friends with her, so and then like she gonna say, oh, I don't want to put your business on Front Street. I'm like, you saying she's a stripper, I feel like is, what I'm saying, OB tipped you. Natalie, I feel like you being messy already. Like for, but it is what it is. We gonna get to her when her tail get in the house. Can't stand Natalie. She just irks my nerves. Just, but but anyway, after that we see like Jada, her and Red talking. You know, Jada was like, "Girl, you was not saying that at the reunion. What about the reunion? You was trying to fight me at the reunion." I agreed. Red was trying to fight Jada at the reunion. I do agree with that. She, especially when like when Asia and Diamond got into it, and then Jada jumped in, and then Blue apparently hit, Jada, what everybody was saying. And then, like, like Jada was like going off and stuff, and was like, I ain't gotta, I've been, poor and homeless and everything, and I'm stay, and I'm gonna, be that way. It don't matter. I don't care what nobody say. At the end of the day, I'm me, And I'm like, Jada, you real, don't let them do you like that. So so, Red was like going off and was like, it was like, no, she can't leave. It was trying to like break through security, and then like Red was like, Red and uh who else was it? It was Red and it was Red and somebody else. They was like, oh, who jumped you? Who jumped you? She was like, Jada jumped me. Jada jumped me. And then, she was like trying to break through security and like everything. And I'm like, oh man, like, oh, it was a Brit. I remember it was Brit. Everybody say Brit was irrelevant and visible to the show. I agree. See, you can't even remember Brit. She was so irrelevant, did nothing on the show. But but anyway, Jada was like, girl, whatever, and then like Reagan said something, you still wanted. Jada was like, girl, bye. I'm leaving because you talking nonsense. So anyway, we see this person we see Danny. She basically just saying, oh, like Gabby had a baby and everything. And I'm gonna tell y'all, like, I feel bad in the previews. We see Danny saying, she had a miscarriage. So hers her seeing her sister being able to have children, that's probably something inside of her that she been bottling up, that she probably just want to talk about. How her go through that miscarriage, seeing her sister having a child. So I hope when she's in the house and she has the meeting with the life coach, I hope that she's able to talk to someone, and I hope she's able to talk to her dad, and get that off of her chest, because I know that has to be hard. Dealing with a miscarriage is something that's very serious, and it's something that I feel that when a woman goes through that they need to have someone to talk to about that, because that's something that's very devastating. But anyway, Danny comes in the house. They's basically showing a flashback, of her and everything. And, Camilla's like, oh, Danny's like my little sister. We're always going to, kick it and rock together, You know, um, Danny just, hugging everybody in the house, Judy and Julie, she's saying, those are my girls, those are my friends and everything. So the final person we see, oh, before I go to Natalie, back to Rocky, like I said, I didn't understand her cut scene. I thought it was like really, really like it didn't like make sense, but it just was like a Barbie dropping into like a bag. It's like, okay, I guess I don't know what that is, but like I don't know if it was like supposed to be like a box that got like torn off and then somebody's opening it. Like I don't know like what it's supposed to be. So, you know, we'll see. But anyway, the last girl we see who comes in the house is Natalie. They gotta like, oh, they got a treadmill for her saying I run LA. Like at first I'm like, a treadmill, but I'm like, oh yeah, she runs LA. She like operates LA apparently. Whatever. But I like how Camilla was like, Natalie, we in my state, we in my, she, but Camilla from Long Beach, she from LA, so I guess Camilla just saying, we in the house together. You don't run nothing basically. But Natalie just saying, I'm known for being, evil conniving and whatnot and everything. And at the beginning, she acted all fake and was saying, oh, like Sarah, we like tipped her when I was in Atlanta. And I'm not trying to put her business on Front Street, but you did. You being messy already, talking smack in the confessionals already. And Natalie, I'm sorry, I feel like Natalie ain't got no hands. Like I feel that like yeah, when she beat up what's her name, Kendra? She did beat up Kendra, but no, Portia like whooped the mess out of her. Like Portia was like dinking her. She acted like yes, she did slam Portia, but Portia got tons of dinks off that one slam. I feel like she like I think I watched a video when it was like Bad Girls Club like hit counter or something like that, and it like counts all the hits and like the fights, and like I think she got like what like I think like 10 to 11, I believe, like when I was watching the video when they counted it. So I just thought that was an interesting video. Have it like stopped it frame by frame and counted the hit. It's like a cool video. I think like it was on like YouTube somewhere. But anyway, I hope I can find a video with them when that Natalie and Rocky fight that they show. I hope I get the, I hope they do a hit count with that to see who won, because Natalie and Rocky look like they's gonna add in that cutscene fight. I'm like, good gosh, like yeah, like I was scared somebody was gonna get like knocked up against the glass and everything. I was just hoping nobody that wouldn't happen because that's like vicious right there. That's like too vicious for TV. I feel like no, I'm just playing, but no, I'm glad nobody like got knocked up against that like that plastic of that glass because that like nobody don't need to be in injured and sued from Bad Girls Club. And Oxygen. I mean, I know Oxygen probably got money, but they don't need to be in suit still. That don't look good for a TV company. But anyway, um, we just see the girls talking outside. We see like Judy, you know. I feel like Judy's pretty funny. I feel like I said, I feel like she's very attractive. She's very cool. Everything. But like I said, I feel like she do have a drinking problem. But they're basically sitting down and get Danny's like, I'm gonna say Gabby. Danny's like, I feel like I'm a step ahead of you. And then Judy start crying. She like, what? So, she's just not having it. Just starts crying because, she on the alcohol. She emotional. It's depressing. And then Judy was like, I'm gonna say whatever I want to effing say to anybody face. I don't care. She already, she turned up, on the alcohol. So, she already at 100 already. As we see through this episode, she like having issues, because she drinking and just not realizing what she really saying. Not realizing who she talking to, her friends, Danny and Julie. But, so they go to the club, they, turning up and everything and, drinks and all that. And then Camilla hating on Sarah a little bit. Natalie talking about I got a friend who got like a plastic surgery. We can go for free. Camilla like, like, ugh, like I can't stand you, Sarah. You like fake. You just like you like always around Natalie, and Natalie don't even mess with you. She even said before the house shown she ain't your friend, she ain't cool with you. You just fake, and you said that thing about black people. So Camilla just like checking off a list of all the reasons why she can't stand Sarah while they in the club. I'm like, Camilla, like waste, like turn up, like why you sweating Sarah? Like I wouldn't let no like other dude like freaking like kill my buzz or kill my vibe, as Kendrick Lamar would say. I wouldn't let no other dude or female kill my vibe. I'd be turning up. I'm like, whatever, ain't worried about nothing, but basically what Camilla was doing. So we see Judy just like going crazy in the club, drinking, pouring liquor on her, like on herself. I'm like, Judy, why you wasting the liquor, whatnot. Then they in the limo. Danny like, Judy, do not spill your drink on me. She spilled her drink on Danny. Danny pissed and was like, Judy, I told you not to do that. Sorry, y'all, the camera shaking when I was like moving my hand real hard. Like, Judy, I told you not to do that. And she just not happy. Judy just faded. Not realizing what she doing. Just acting a drunken mess. And she go to Natalie and was like, Natalie, like I feel like that you're a good person, you have a good heart, but I just don't understand why you don't like me. I just don't understand why you just don't like me. I just don't understand. I mean, she wasn't crying. She was just, I just don't understand why you don't like me. She was like sort of like wondering and being inquisitive why Natalie don't like her. So, Natalie was like, it's not, I don't like you. It's like, I think you're El Loco and La Cabeza, That's basically what Natalie's saying. She thinks Judy crazy. And I'm like, okay, but I feel that like you have not gotten to like know her. I feel like you played her in Bad Girls Club, All Stars, and I feel like you never got a chance to know her. Like, yeah, you never got a chance to understand maybe why she feel like that. You just judging Natalie. I'm so done with you, and I'm so tired of you. But um, Judy just basically saying, Natalie and I have had Twitter beef. I just want to know, like why we can't be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? But yeah, that's um basically what Judy was saying, and then Natalie was like, you just need to get your issues together, like get them in a line, get your ducks in a row, get your stuff together, you like get your life back. That's basically what Natalie's saying. So, um, after that, we see Judy with another drink in her hand with a glass of wine, and she basically calling Julie fake, and I'm like, ooh, like, wow, wow, oh wow. So she basically calling Julie fake and just basically just calling her out and everything. And then, they go to the restaurant and, you know, Judy orders a dirty martini. Julie's like, oh man, I'm just done with her drinking. She's been drinking this whole episode, like in every like scene. Like, I'm tired of this, and then after that, we see I feel like everybody been drinking at the restaurant, obviously, because Camilla started just go off out of nowhere and was like, "Oh, you're like a mistress. You said something about black people. You're a mistress. You messing around with married men, and everything." She going in on Sarah, and then you saying this racist stuff um about how black women ain't no good, and I'm a black woman. How you gonna say that about my people? What's up? Just turn up. But as I said before, there's other black girls in the house that ain't turning up on Sarah, and that's looking into that further than what it is. Like Camilla, the only one that's like turning. I feel like that's the only reason she trying to like. It's like Sarah. I feel like she just trying to like find a reason. And I'm sorry y'all have this video alone, but I just feel like I had to like explain everything on the first episode because I've never done a BGC review. So, I want to make it up to y'all for being out of action and not doing any BGC reviews. So, sorry if this video go for like 50 minutes. Oh, hoping it won't, but but anyway. So Camilla was like, I'm just gonna get up and leave and just walk out. So that's what she do. And then basically after that, we see Judy with a bottle, and then they go to the club. She basically calling Danny and Julie fake, and then she basically was saying, "Why are Danny, like, why are you having this conversation with me? Why are you saying I'm fake? Why are you saying everybody in the house fake?" And then like, Judy like, "I said it. What's up? Like, what? Like, okay, like, And then like Julie asked her, what did she say? She said, "Oh, basically." She basically said we're fake and we're basic, and then you know Judy was like, "How can you?" Judy's like, "How can she say that?" So then she go to Judy, talk to her. She said, "Judy, I love you. How you gonna say that?" And then um, Judy was like, "I didn't B word," and then she was like, "Oh, you just called me a female dog." And then Julie get up and just says she done. So then after that they leave the club. Judy. Y'all see Judy like fall off the van, like almost like bust her junk, like getting off the van. I'm like, oh my God, like I hope she's okay. Like like you could tell she been like fake. She been fake. She been like wasted the whole episode. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, Red going off. Red just like, you got a drinking problem. You need to like calm down, put the bottle down, and everything, you know. Um, and so like Red just going off and saying she got a drinking problem. And then Julie, um, after that, um, Julie and Danny, they, start like getting into it with her and basically calling her out. But I agree with Red was saying Judy does have a drinking problem. But after that, like, they basically said you ain't sleeping in our room and we're done with you and you sleeping on the couch. So they basically kicked her out the room and they wasn't having it. But Red was going in. Red was like, like you crying out for help. Put the cup down. Put the cup down though. Red wasn't having it, so I hope this season good. I hope there ain't a lot of jumping. I hope that everybody fight one on one. I hope there ain't no, dumbness like that. We don't like it when the girls get jumped. We like it when it's one on one, square up. Let me put my Vaseline on, tie my hair up, leg up, So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry it was super duper long, but hope you guys have a good rest of your night. It's like 7:50 p.m. where I'm at. So hope you guys have a great rest of your night and see you all in my next review in BGC 13, Season 1, Episode 2. T and Mike out. Peace.